a quick rundown again on how to set up, say for example, tachometer, boost gauge. See, Arduino. Start with that. This is what you're gonna need. On SimHub, they also have recommendations on like which ones you could get, but this one came with a pack of 3 from Amazon. I think this was like $10 or something. This, you're gonna need some DuPont wires. Female to female, female to male, depending on the board you get to. This one already is pre-soldered, right? So if you get one of the Arduinos that doesn't have soldering, that would be ideal too. Start with programming. So you would go on SimHub, right? Arduino, open up Arduino setup tool. You're gonna get this. So for me, I already programmed this one, but say I wanted to program it again. First, let's go ahead and name it. So general, put in the name there, tachometer. Over here, board, you want to do new bootloader with this Arduino. It may be different depending on the board, so just keep that in mind, but I'm letting you know now, at least with this one, do that, new bootloader. Now here is going to be the USB devices, right? So we have a list, 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, 14. We need to know which one this is. So check this out. Keeping that drop down menu open, you can connect it. What's the new one? Number 13. That's our board. Over here, we have the list of what we want to activate. So I already turned it on. So off, on. I picked pin 5 here. So that's like our diagram, right? You can even print it out in case you forget. But again, you could also overwrite it. So you would do this, number 13, understand, upload, boom. The board is programmed. Get out of there. I already have it on my list here. It's showing as not connected, but watch. Now it's going to show connected. So again, I picked pin 5 for the signal. So that means this green wire here, right? If we look at the board, let's go ahead and disconnect it. Look at the board. You got D5 here. So that's this pin. So that's our signal wire, okay? You also need a ground. So that's why you split the ground into 2. So you got one ground coming from the tach. Here I soldered on another piece and then added a DuPont wire. On the Arduino here we have a GND, that's ground. That's it, we're done with the wiring that goes to the Arduino. You would just put the USB-C, boom. Of course from there you have a power wire, right? So the power wire is going to go to your power supply. So like here, the other ground wire, power supply. Let's go ahead and turn this puppy on. So 11.8 volts around there, and we should have, all right, now we have a signal. And then if you want to check it, fine tune it, you go to gauges on SimHub and then max tech RPM. So this one's at 11,000 tachometer cylinders. It also gives you like a recommendation here, but we're pretty dialed right now, I think. And watch, you can see it moving. I haven't messed with this car, so it's a little crazy. And of course, like the shift light, I can change that when it activates. So don't worry about that. You won't have to deal with that noise if you don't want to. Yeah, that's it.